Uh, Hello, students. I think we can start the class.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Right? Good evening. We'll just start the class. Board দেখা পাইছা ন ভালকে?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So let's start the class. We'll be discussing the last part of the lesson today, right? And in the last class, what we have talked about was we were talking about post-fertilization development, right? So যেতিয়া post-fertilization of kotha ko, there are some organs or there are some things that develop, and what exactly we are talking about is the endosperm development, the embryo development, the seed formation, and the fruit formation. Out of these four events, we have discussed the endosperm and development, and we have talked about the embryo development also. I think you remember last class we were talking about the development of the monocot embryo and the development of a dicot embryo, right? In order to see the embryo, the embryo could be properly seen inside in a seed, right? So dicot embryo and dicot seed, a duita structure we have drawn. Monocot embryo we have drawn, but monocot seed or structure too we did not draw. Right. So today we are going to start the class with the structure of a monocot seed. So তোমাকে start করা লিখা to see the embryo placement to see the embryo placement in a monocot seed, we take the example of maize seed, right? So maize seed or diagram to janibo lagibo. If you are talking about a maize seed, something like this, right? Is the diagram clear?
Yes, ma'am.
ম্যাম ওপর এখানে স্টেকি এন্ডোস্পার্ম লিখছে স্টেকি এন্ডোস্পার্ম নাকি উপরে পোরশন কি
Starchy endosperm. Then we see the proteinaceous endosperm. Is this part of the board clear? মই যোনখিনি লিখি আছো এইটো ক্লিয়াৰ হৈছে নাই চোৱাচোন? This word epithelium
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
is clear.
লেয়ারের তলে এখানে কি লিখেছে এন্ডোস্পার্মের উপর?
Proteinaceous endosperm. So to see the embryo placement or to see the embryo or to see the monocot embryo, আমি কি বস্তু চাব লাগিব? We have to see the inside of a seed, right? And what we have taken as an example is we have taken the maize seed, right? When we talk about the maize seed, এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এটা structure দেখা পাওঁ। ডায়াগ্ৰামটো আঁকি লোৱা। Right? So when we are talking about the maize seed, we see a diagram like this. There are some important words from this point or from this diagram that is asked in the question. The first question is, in case of a monocot, what is the number of cotyledons that is found? Keta cotyledons থাকে?
One.
Second point, the single cotyledon in case of a monocot is called as?
Scutellum.
It is called as scutellum, right? The third point is, in case of a maize seed, right, we see the endosperm also, but how many types of endosperms are present? There are two types of endosperm in a seed. The first part that we have drawn here is the starchy endosperm, and this one is the proteinaceous endosperm. So maize seed is an example of or it's an example of having two types of endosperm, right? So হেগিটা point is important. Now, when we see a maize seed, এখানে information কিনি লিখি দিও, right? Maize seed কি হয় দুটা ভাগ, we see a large chamber and we see a small chamber. Right? This large chamber is nothing but the endosperm, and the small chamber is the cotyledon, right? Endosperm কিমান types of থাকে? Two types of, and what are the two types? Starchy আৰু proteinaceous. Proteinaceous to word to colony. What you need to remember is alluron layer. This is a very important term. Right? So maize seed of A layer to make it, this is the alluron layer, and this is what is called as the proteinaceous endosperm. After talking it starchy endosperm. Now, so দুটা word, right? Eta whole endosperm or eta whole cotyledon, right? What is the function of an endosperm? Endosperm কি হয়? Main function, nourishment, right? What is the function of a cotyledon? Cotyledon's function কি?
Same nutrition provide.
It also provides nourishment, right? What you need to know is কাক nutrition পঠায়, ঠিক আছে? Cotyledon nutrition কাক দিয়ে আৰু endosperm nutrition কাক দিয়ে? We know both cotyledon and the endosperm, they will provide nutrition, but to whom? কাক দিয়ে endosperm nutrition কাক provide করে?
Embryo.
Embryo করে
আর cotyledon কাক provide করে?
seed.
Cotyledon কাক provide করে? To the baby plant, right? So these are the two things that you need to remember. Endosperm reserve food থাকে, cotyledons reserve food থাকে. Endosperm give nutrition or the food to the growing embryo, and the cotyledon gives the food or nutrition to the growing baby plant, right? এই দুটা. Next, in case of a dicot, cotyledons কিমান আছিলে? দুটা, so enough. But in case of a monocot, single cotyledon, and the cotyledon itself is thin and papery. Right? If it is thin and papery, তাত কি থাকিব? Almost reserve food, almost nil, right? একেবাৰে থাকিব বা থাকিলেও একদম কম থাকিব. So since this endosperm is so thin and papery, the amount of food, actually food is not present itself, right? But even if it's present in so small amount that it is not sufficient for the baby plant to grow. So in that case, যদি cotyledon টোত foodই নাই, তেতিয়াহ'লে ইয়াৰ পৰা যোনটা baby plant ওলাব, তাহাঁতে খোৱা বস্তু ক'ৰ পৰা পাব? Are you understanding the question? In case of monocot, the cotyledon is thin and papery. We can say it does not contain any food inside because it is very thin and papery. So for the baby plant germination, food ক'ৰ পৰা পাব in case of monocots? Baby plants, mother, what we are talking about? We are talking about this two parts, right? Coleoptile and coleorrhizа. I think you remember we have discussed it in the last class, right? These are the two terms that we use only in case of monocots. Plumule are radicals covered by sheets or layers of cells, right? Then we use the word coleoptile, coleorrhiza. Coleoptile will give rise to the plumule or the shoot system, and coleorrhiza will give rise to the root system. So ultimately, this is the baby plant that is growing, right? A baby plant germinate কৰিব লাগিলে বা grow কৰিব লাগিলে food লাগিব. Food generally ক'ৰ পৰা লয়? Cotyledons ৰ পৰা লয়, but in here the cotyledon is very negligible. So the question is, from where will this baby plant get the food? That is the first question. Can you get the food from endosperm? Second question, যদি cotyledon of food নাই, if food is absent in cotyledon, then why are we using the word cotyledon? We have already said that this cotyledon does not contain any reserve food. But what is the definition of a cotyledon? A cotyledon should always have reserve food. So in case of monocot, no doubt this scutellum does not have any reserve food, but in spite of that, it is said as a cotyledon because the function of this is to transfer the food from the endosperm to the baby plant. So what happens? এইখিনি যেটা যেহেতু খোৱা বস্তু নাই, so what happens is endosperm কি থাকিব? Obviously food, right? So food from here will enter the chamber, then through the cotyledon, it will go to the baby plant. Is the point understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So that is the reason why it is said to be a cotyledon. So food from the endo.
দিব আৰু বেবি প্লান্টকো দিব এন্ডোস্পাৰ্ম.
Already the embryo development হয়ে গ'ল, no? Embryo development তো already হৈ গ'ল, তাৰ উপৰিও endosperm তো থাকি গ'ল. কিছুমান চিজত কি হয় যে endosperm খিনি completely used up হৈ যায়, right? আৰু কিছুমানত কি হয় endosperm থাকি যায়. I think you have heard something called as endospermous seed and non-endospermous seed, right? So ইয়াতে কি হয় endosperm থাকি যাব আৰু endosperm ক'ত food দিব to the growing baby plant. Why? Because the cotyledon does not contain any reserve. Clear?
I গোটেই small chamber to cotyledon বুলি কম ন? গোটেইখিনি
Actually NCERT bookত এই গোটেই small chamber to cotyledon বা scutellum বুলি mark কৰা আছে, কিন্তু to be precise below the start is scutellum, right? কিন্তু ইয়াৰ পৰা আহি food to এনেকে যায়, so as a whole গোটেইখিনিক আমি কি বুলি কৈছো? Cotyledon বুলি কৈ থৈ দিছো. Okay? So this is all about the development of the embryo. Our embryo to sabole, we have drawn the structure of a dicot seed and the structure of a monocot seed. So we have talked about endosperm development. We have talked about embryo development, right? Next is we have to talk about the development of seed. But before going to that, at a point, we have a point or a term that is called as epiblast. So question আহিব পাৰে, what is epiblast? The remains of the second integument is called epiblast, and it is a more common occurs in blast. Can you just word to জানিলে হ'ল? কি লিখিছো? Not integument, cotyledon. Right? Monocots, dicots দুটা cotyledon, monocots এটা. Second cotyledon remains intact, and that is what is called as epiblast. Just a term to remember. Right? Question I have already. What is the epiblast? All you have to write is the remains of the second cotyledon. Dicotot দুটা cotyledon থাকে.
এপিপ্লাস্টৰ কথা কৈছো
মনোকটত দেখা পাবা ন right ডাইকটত দুটা আছিলে মনোকটত কি হল ৰিডিউস হৈ গলে এটা ফৰ্ম কৰিলে right second to ৰিডিউস থাকে that's what is called as epiblast just a term to remember and more commonly seen in case of okay next we go to the next development post-fertilization changes. The third is development of the seed, and the next one is development of the fruit. Now, here I want to say, as far as details of seed and details of fruit is concerned, this is a part that is covered in the morphology chapter. Seed details of details morphology. Similarly, in case of fruits also, we'll cover it in the chapter called as morphology. Right? So, yate ki korim just basic dukaman point korim details আমি morphology class of কৰিম right so when we talk about a seed বুলি ক'লে the first one that we know that it is a fertilized ovule right next it consists of parts of a seed consists of কি থাকিব seed coat থাকিব right seed coat to কোনে ফর্ম করে এটা সিডৰ seed coat কোনে ফর্ম করে
দেখা না যায় আপোনাৰ স্ক্রিনখন ক্লিয়ার হোৱা নাই
Ma'am, it's blur.
দেখা যায়
ব্লাৰ হৈ আছে
it's blur
Yes, ma'am.
ফোকাস কৰিব পৰা নাই ক্যামেৰাটো
sorry to actually it's only at this moment
লাস্টত কল আগতে ঠিকই আছে
From develop.
এতিয়া ব্লাৰ হৈ গৈছে
yeah completely blur no
Yes, ma'am.
maybe some network issues just wait is it okay now
নো ম্যাম
নো মেম
Yes,
still
ma'am.
blur
Ma'am, এতিয়া হৈছে মেম এতিয়া আহিছে
All right now.
one at a time please আহিলে
নো ম্যাম আহিলে
এটা দেখা পাই যাব
ইয়েস ম্যাম
yes ma'am
okay যেতিয়ালৈকে দেখা পাই থাকো will keep on writing right দেখা নাপালে আৰু কি কম so talking about the parts of a seed we know it's made up by it has a seed coat and the seed coat is formed from the integuments and when we talk about the seed coat we have two terms that is testa aru tegmen I think you know all this morphology in that chapter you have read about all this testa and tegmen what is testa the outer seed coat is called as testa and the inner seed coat is called as
সেগমেন্ট
tegmen, right? Okay, so it consists of the seed coat. Second, embryonal axis. We have shown the diagram of the embryonal axis. Dicot seed akute embryonal axis dekhaisil, if you remember. Last class we have shown the embryonal axis. Embryonal axis is also called as, you have another term for that. Ki boli koy? Sigillum,
Sigillum.
right? Embryonal axis is also called as sigillum. As far as the axis is concerned, if you are talking about this as a dicot, right? Ekini ki asile cotyledonary node. The part above it, which will form the plumule, is called as epicotyle, and the part below it is called as the hypocotyle. Eblak ami jano no? Epicotyle, hypocotyle, plumule, radical. These two are cotyledons. Then where is the embryonal axis? Our imaginary axis. Yes. Ami ki boli ko? Embryonal axis or sigillum. Very good. So when we talk about the parts of a seed, we have to talk about this embryonal axis also. First is the seed coat, second is the embryonal axis, third would be the embryo, obviously pseudovirus embryo thake, and fourth is coty, or fourth is cotyledon boli niliki, we can talk about it as reserved food, right? So inside a seed, we have the seed coat, we have the embryonal axis, we see the embryo, and we see the reserved food. Now talking about the reserved food, it could be in two forms, either in cotyledons or in endosperm. So reserved food to থাকিবই seed coat থাকিব, cotyledons থাকিব, or it will remain in the endosperm. Is it clear? So accordingly, we have certain seeds called as endospermous and certain seeds called as non-endospermous. Ekhini portion clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, likhiba types of seeds. When we talk about types, we generally talk about two types. And what are the two types? Endospermous or albuminous seeds. And second is non-endospermous or X-albuminous seeds, right? So seeds are divided into two categories, albuminous or endospermous, non-albuminous or X-albuminous or non-endospermous. Now the question is, when will be the seed considered as an endospermous and when will it be considered as a non-endospermous? Seed two types of thake, no? Endospermous and non-endospermous. Kunbilak seedok ami endospermous form or kunbilak ami non-endospermous form? Which seeds would be considered as an endospermous seed and which seed would be considered as a non-endospermous seed? Obviously, the answer lies in the question itself. If in the seed you see the presence of endosperm, then it is called as endospermous. If the endospermous is totally used up, then what is left is with only the cotyledons, and then we are talking about it as a non-endospermous seed. Means what, when we are talking about the embryo, no? Or we are talking about this embryo sac. So what we have learned is we have talked about what? Zygote, no? আৰু ইয়াতে আমি কি পঢ়ি আছিলো যে we have talked about the cycle also. So this zygote ultimately form কৰি কি form কৰিব? Embryo, right? And this part will ultimately what they will form? Endosperm, right? Now we know we have already learned a statement as far as this two division is concerned. Which division occurs first? বা কোনটো formation first occur কৰে? Endosperm formation first হয় নে embryo formation first হয়?
Endosperm.
Not, it is always the endosperm, right? So this division would be faster. So, and ultimately, all these nutrients would be used by the growing embryo. After growing of the embryo, even after that, if there are tissues of the endosperm that is left in the seed, তেতিয়াহ'লে তাক আমি কি বুলি ক'ম? Endosperm. যিমান food আছিল গোটেই food খিনি use নকৰি পেলাই কিছুমান stored হৈ থাকিলে, that is what is called as the endospermus. Now, as far as endospermus and non-endospermus is concerned, where can you see such type of seeds? Both the two types of seeds could be observed either in monocots or it can also be observed in dicots. So the next point is you need to know certain examples of monocots or certain examples of dicots.
Ma'am, endosperm সেইটো weight আৰু মেজ হ'ব নেকি example?
Yes, sir. I'll just give. Some examples, right? So first, let's talk about monocots and seeds could pump. Monocots are to pump. Are dicots are to pump. In dicots also, you will see endospermus aru non-endospermus. And in case of monocots also, endospermus so dicots of endospermus seeds থাকিব, monocots of endospermus থাকিব. Similarly, non-endospermus would be present both in dicots and also in monocots. Okay. So endospermus for example,
Ma'am, মেজৰ
Barley.
কি লিখিছে আপুনি? জি তাৰপিছত
Zea mays, MAYS. There can be so many examples. মই ইয়াতে কেইটামান দিছো মাত্ৰ. Example কেইটা লিখি লোৱা. If it's over, tell me.
Jama.
Ma'am, monocot to already cotyledon to thin and papery হয় তো endosperm পৰা nutrition পায় এতিয়া যদি endosperm না থাকে কৰ পৰা পাব non endospermছত
নন এন্ডোস্পাৰ্মাছৰ পৰা নাপায় কাৰণেই সেইবিলাক চিডৰ পৰা বেবি প্লান্টছ নহয় বা তুমি যদি হেটেল প্লান্টৰ পৰা আমি জেনাৰেলি চিডৰ পৰা কি কৰো জৰ্মিনেশ্যন ন সো ইন কেস অফ অৰ্কিডছ স্পেশালি দ্য বেষ্ট এক্সাম্পল অৰ্কিডছৰ প্লান্ট এডাল তুমি কেতিয়াও চিডৰ পৰা গ্ৰ' কৰিব নোৱাৰা
ওকে
বুজি পাইছা বিকজ তাত ৰিজাৰ্ভ ফুডে নাথাকে বেবি প্লান্টডালৰ কাৰণে
Ma'am, dicots or endosperms or first to kill kise?
Dicots or endospermous, castor. Okay, लिख लो ऐसे over.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So since we are talking about types of seeds, endospermic, non-endospermic seeds, तो देखिए आरो এটা type আছে
जो पेरिप्लाज्मिक सीट है
हाँ पेरिप्लाज्मिक सीड यार कोई क्वेश्चन आया है व्हाट इज पेरिप्लाज्मिक सीड एटो চাব লাগিব আৰু एग्जांपल কফিৰে ওপৰত চবতছে question আহিছে হা
পেৰিপ্লাজমিক টু মানে এইগিটা সিডৰ লগত নপৰিব নেকি টাইপটো
নহয় পৰিব তেনেকেই পৰিব কিন্তু তেনেকেই হ'ব বিকজ কফিটো আমি ইয়াতো লিখিছো ন কিন্তু we have a term called as periplasmic seed endospermic non endospermic এইগিটা টাৰ্মটো আছে তাৰ লগতো কিছুমান seeds আমি এটা বেলেগ এক্টিভিটি থৈছো those are called as periplasmic what is a periplasmic seed seeds with persistent nucellus if you remember nucellus মনত আছে
yes ma'am
yes ma'am
right nucellus or what was the main function of nucellus function of nucellus
cell बनाइছো
to provide to provide nourishment right nourishment to whom to the developing megaspore remember we have drawn a diagram like this when we have talked about the ovule enake eta dotted area akisilo this was called as the nucellus right and next we have the integument yes so this one is called as nucellus nucellus আছে কাক food দিব developing embryo sac yes or no
yes ma'am
yes so what happens is when this embryo sac keeps on growing it takes the nutrients from the nucellus and ultimately the nuclear cells disappears but gives all the nutrients to the developing embryo but in certain cases what happens is the nucellus persists even after fertilization etu ki hoy pre-fertilization events right pre-fertilization you see the nucellus that's okay but in certain cases what happens this nucellus persists even after fertilization and that type of a seed is called as periplasmic seed so what you need to know duta upor question ahe eta seeds with persistent nucellus is called as so first you have to know the term Second, you have to know the word persistent nucleus, and third, it's the two common examples. এই দুটা example of word question আহে, either coffee or black pepper. Clear? Okay. Next, since we are talking about seed, I will seed or viability. So what we understand by the term viability, seed viability মানে কি? The time period up till which it has the power to germinate is called as viability, no? Eta seed কিমান দিনৰ পিছলৈকে germination power to থাকে বা capacity to থাকে, that is what is called as seed viability. The part or the time period till which the seed can germinate is called as seed viability. Depending on seeds to seeds, the viable period or the viability period of a seed varies from plant to plant, right? In this section, what you need to know is just two examples that is given in the NCERT book as far as the term that goes like this, the oldest known seed. Lupinus. This seed had shown 10,000 years of dormancy. Tar pisotu he viable hoye asile. Second example could be of Phoenix Dactylifera. Our tar viable period কিমান আছিলে?
1,000 years.
Yeah. Common name, date palm. Right? So, talking about the development of seed and the portion of the seed, this is all you have to know in this chapter. Details about this is obviously done in the morphology chapter. So, this was the third post-fertilization development. And the last one that we talk about is development of fruit.
কমন হয় নাকি এটা?
Right. So fruit বুলি ক'লে আকৌ এইখিনি লিখি লোৱা তাৰপিছত এইটো লিখিবা এইখিনি এইখিনি হ'ল নেকি?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Talking about fruits, the few sentences that you have to know in this chapter. What is a fruit? Types of fruits. Okay. Talking about types of fruit, there is a huge chart that I'll give you in the morphology class where we'll be discussing in details, right? So types of fruit বহুত থাকে, কিন্তু here what we'll do is we'll in a broader sense. Fruits could be either fleshy or it could be dry. Talking about fleshy, example, যিকোনো fleshy fruit or example দিব পৰা mango, guava, etc. And talking about dry, again some examples could be mustard, groundnut, etc. Okay, talking about this part of the lesson, no? ইয়াৰ পৰা নপঢ়ি পেলাই তোমালোকে morphology পৰা পঢ়িলে I think it will be better because details cover কৰা হ'ব আৰু তেতিয়াহ'লে তুমি entire chart খন পঢ়িব পাৰিবা ইয়াতে তো just basic point দুটা লিখিছো next when we talk about a fruit we know the ovary gets converted into a fruit and the ovary wall কি form কৰে fruit wall form কৰে আৰু fruit wall খনক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ pericarp so need to know this term also right
মেম এনচিআৰটিত যে প্ৰ'টৰ যে ফলছ টাইপ প্ৰ'টাইপ আছে সেইকেইটা নহয় নেকি
কি বস্তু কি
এনচিআৰটিত
আকৌ repeat
যে
কৰক।
ফলছ আৰু ট্ৰু ফ্ৰুট বুলি যে আছে যে সেইকেইটা নহয়
সেইটো কৰিব লাগিব this is the point that I'm writing now fruits বুলি ক'লে there are true fruits and there are false fruit right true fruits are detailed examples false fruit or detailed example talking about a fruit কোনটো part আমি fruit হিচাপে খাওঁ everything is covered in details in morphology that is the reason why I am doing it in a very concise form here morphology details are পঢ়াই দিম ঠিক আছে next is fruits divided into two categories true fruit and false fruit what is the difference between true fruit and false fruit
Also develop from thalamus.
exactly if the fruit if the fruit is developed from the ovary then it is called as true fruit right and if it is developed from some other parts then it is called as a false fruit and the other part that we are talking about is obviously most importantly thalamus right আৰু তাৰ ভিতৰত false fruit or best example যোনটো নেকি question আহে obviously কি apple হয়নে
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Strawberry, apple.
next true fruit false fruit আৰু এটা fruit or লগত word associated hard tester
yes ma'am
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
parthenocarpic fruit parthenocarpic fruit or দুটা point important first seedless second banana what is the definition
Fruits which develop without fertilization.
Without fertilization.
Without fertilization.
very good fruits which develop without fertilization are called as parthenocarpic fruits and so they are seedless one example is banana the second example could be grapes also right so this is the portion of fruit that we are going to cover in this lesson ইয়াতকে বেছি details of নহয় so up till here what we have done is this we have talked about the post fertilization development right we have started the lesson with the male and the female reproductive parts right once they were ready we have talked about the pollen grains the egg apparatus the egg cell we have talked about pollination then fertilization of ki pohilu we have talked about double fertilization that is syngamy and triple fission syngamy product ki the embryo or we say the zygote the embryo and if you're talking about triple fission or product ki the endosperm talking about types of endosperm we remember according to the way it develops there are 3 types of endosperm so up till here we have completed almost more than half of the chapter we are left with the last topic apomixis and polyembryony. Before writing in details, first let's understand the two terms. No? Let's start with the easier one. Polyembryony means what? More than one embryo, right? Adult planter by eta operates. More than one embryo thake. That is when we use the word called as polyembryony, right? Next is apomixis. There are two words. One is called as amphimixis and the other is called as apomixis. Right? Amphi means what? Amphibians is a word that you have heard. Amphi mane ki? Amphibian er example kwa? Frog. Yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what we understand by that word called as amphi? Amphi means both conditions. Right? Yeah. So amphimixis and apomixis. So we have a word called as apo. Amphi means both. Apo means single. right? And we are talking about mixes. What exactly we are talking is the involvement of either one parent or the involvement of two parents during fertilization. যদি দুটা parent require হয় fertilization of sexual reproduction of then we say the word amphimixes. And if only one parent is capable of reproduction individually, it is called as apomixis. So apo, and as the term suggests, we know that this is a type of reproduction which is conducted by a single parent. It is almost the same as asexual reproduction, because I think you all have read asexual reproduction. Human parents involved. It is a single parent that is involved. If you are talking about sexual reproduction, two parents are involved. It is a janu sake, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. The next point about first point ki kolo, single parent. Right? The second point is this is an asexual type of reproduction that mimics sexual reproduction. Mane, it acts as, or it looks like sexual reproduction. You have a word called as mimics sexual reproduction. Mane, sexual reproduction in this behave correct. And what exactly we are talking about here? What is the most important product of sexual reproduction in a plant? Sexual reproduction or karone etal plant e ki form kore?
Ma'am, seed.
Yes. Obviously endosperm is also formed, but what would be the most important thing?
Ma'am,
Seed.
seed.
So in other way around, what we can say is if we want to see seed development in a plant, that the plant needs to undergo sexual reproduction in normal conditions, right? This is general what we study. But apomixis is a phenomenon that is seen in certain plants where seed is formed but without fertilization or without the involvement of two parents. It is a type of asexual reproduction, looks like sexual reproduction, and seeds are produced. Is the point clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So heading for the apomixis, certain points to remember. The term was given by Winkler. Right?
Ma'am, are blurred হৈ গৈছে বহুত.
आपको ब्लर होल অকমান পাঁচখন 2 মিনিট মান আক ভালো হব নেকি
Ma'am, ঠিকে আছে এতিয়া।
কি হ'ল মেম?
ঠিক আছে okay it is the formation of new individuals through asexual reproduction. So apomixis ki hoy a type of asexual reproduction without involving the formation and fusion of gametes, right? Next point. Seeds are developed in this type of gametes form hoy niki no hoy type ki hoy asexual reproduction and in this case obviously seeds would be formed, right? In normal conditions seed is always a result of sexual reproduction. Now another point, the offsprings that are produced because of asexual reproduction would be considered under a term ki boli koy the offsprings look alike, no? If you're talking about asexual reproduction then obviously the offsprings will all the offspring will look alike, but if you're talking about sexual reproduction they will have variability, right? So AJ look alike offsprings are said as ki boli koy
Clone.
Exactly, very good. So in case of asexual reproduction, what we see? Clone formation. In case of apomixis also we see clone formation. Clear? Next, this type of reproduction is most commonly seen in some members of Asteraceae. Now, what is Asteraceae? Asteraceae কি বলছো?
গ্রাসর একটা স্পেসিস
Asteraceae কি হয়? Grasses we understand. Asteraceae কি হয়? One example of Asteraceae. No idea? Okay. The question is, what is the most advanced family? Are you precise? What is the most advanced family in dicot? Most advanced group of plants, obviously angiosperms. Angiosperms are divided into two categories, dicots and monocots. Dicots have many families, monocots also have many families. Out of these families, which family is considered as the most advanced in case of dicot and most advanced family in case of monocot? You have to take the answer from plant kingdom.
অর্কিডেসি নাকি
Orchidaceae নহয়. Okay. Second, okay, let me give the answer. The most advanced family in case of dicot is Asteraceae. The most advanced family in case of monocot is Poaceae. Right? Poaceae, example, rice, wheat, etc. Right? If you're talking about Asteraceae, the most advanced family in case of dicot, examples could be sunflower, cosmos. Right? Ebla class বা seasonal flowers আমি generally maximum dahlia এবোৰ সব কি হয় Asteraceae family. Right? So this type of reproduction is seen in some members of Asteraceae and it's also very commonly seen in case of grass. Right? Next, talking about types of apomixis. This type of reproduction is considered to be of two types.
মনোকটৰ কি কৈছিলা মোস্ট এডভান্স ফ্যামিলিটো
Poaceae. Poaceae or Gramineae, rice wheat family too. Right? So apomixis two types, vegetative propagation and agamospermy. Talking about vegetative propagation, again, details obviously in, I think we have, okay, we have not done in the class, but we will do it. The details of this is, you'll find it in two chapters. First, reproduction in flowering plants, that's the first chapter of your syllabus. And second, information about this part would also be done in the morphology class. Right? Talking about vegetative propagation, what we understand, there are certain plants through which or they reproduce by means of vegetative parts. If you talk about vegetative parts, which parts are we talking about? Adult plant or vegetative part ki hoy?
Stem.
It can be roots, it can be stems, it could be leaves,
Leaf.
right? Except the flower. Everything would be considered as a vegetative part. So reproduction by means of stems, reproduction by means of roots, by means of leaves, everything would be covered by under this vegetative propagation. So we are not going to do this portion in details of this class. Because in the next chapter, আমি তার details করি. As of now, I think the meaning is clear. What to বুঝি পাইছেন নাই? Vegetative propagation. Propagation is nothing but reproduction. A plant uses its vegetative parts to reproduce or to produce new offspring. That is what is called as vegetative propagation. I think you have heard certain terms called as runner, stolen, offset.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? সেইবিলাক বস্তু
Yes,
ইয়াৰ
ma'am.
ভিতৰত ইমান কিবা পঢ়ি দেখিলি. Right? You have also heard something called as a bulbil. Right? So vegetative parts are reproduce কৰিব. So we are going to study this part. Agamospermy is something that you have to do it in this class itself. So heading কৰিবা agamospermy. এইখিনি লগে কিবা doubts আছে নেকি কোৱা?
No, ma'am.
এইখিনি লিখি লোৱা So what is agemospermy? It is a type of apomixis. It is a type of asexual reproduction where you will see seed formation. Right? Normally seed কোনে form কৰে যে gametes থাকিব gametes বিলাকে fertilize হ'ব fertilize হৈ zygote form কৰিব the zygote ultimately that's the process that we learn right but in this case we know that gametes form নকৰে okay so agemospermy is a type of apomixis what is apomixis a type of asexual reproduction but seeds are produced agemospermy is of 4 types and what are the 4 types the names of these 4 types are given on the basis of who forms the embryo. So, seed form কৰিব লাগিব seedৰ ভিতৰত কি থাকিব embryo থাকিব এইটো এটা এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ reproduction where the seed will be found or you can see the embryo formation without fertilization. Now, if without fertilization an embryo is formed, you have to know which part of the plant body forms the embryo. In normal cases, what we know, the zygote forms the embryo. Zygote is a result of sexual reproduction, 2 gametes will fuse. But in this type of plants or in this type of a process, embryo formation hobo. কিন্তু জাইগোটো নাছিলে আৰু তোমাৰ গ্যামেটসও নাছিলে তো কোনে এমব্রায়ো ফর্ম কৰিছে depending on that we have 4 types of agemospermy is the point clear so what are the 4 types depending on who forms the embryo right so tahate 4 types are divided কৰিছে right sometimes what happens the embryo is formed 1 second okay before starting what is the ploidy of an embryo
Ma'am, তাতে embryo লিখিলে কিয়?
embryo agemospermy kiman types of 4 types of on the basis of what on the basis of who forms the embryo right in certain cases embryo বুলি কলে what is the ploidy normally আমি কি পঢ়ি আহিছো twice and
Yes, ma'am.
Haploid.
oh embryo haploid হয় জানো
Ma'am, diploid.
Diploid.
embryo is always diploid right especially in this case no normal sexual reproduction of embryo to কি হয় they are diploid আর diploid এ কি form করে diploid or sporophytic plant form করে right but in this case sometimes what happens the embryo is formed from diploid sporophytic cell বস্তুটো ধৰিব পাৰিছা নাই normal sexual reproduction of embryo কোনে form কৰে জাইগোটে form কৰে জাইগোট কোনে form কৰে gametes or fusion or কাৰণে তোমাৰ কি হয় zygote form and the zygote will form the embryo and the embryo will form the baby plant so when we talk about normal thing n is a gamete this is a gamete they will form twice n this is called as the zygote will form embryo and this embryo is also twice n but in this case you have to know the embryo to form korise because we have not seen this one right so sometimes what happens in certain plants the embryo is formed directly from the diploid sporophytic cell and by talking about sporophytic cell what we are saying is from nucellus or it could be formed from integuments so JD embryo is formed from diploid sporophytic cells like nucellus and integuments
এগিটা agemospermy types
parts ha
Ma'am, এইটো integument লিখিছে নেকি? TO.
ha no into GUMENTS words kita sabate adventative embryony or sporophytic budding. So the first type of agemospermy is sporophytic budding or adventative embryony. Right? This is the first type of agemospermy. Examples of this: citrus. So in citrus, you see the embryo development from these sporophytic cells. Second example could be mango. Third example could be opuntia. Examples, very important. This is the first type. Sometimes the embryo is formed from, it is my second type. We know the embryo has to be twice end. So twice end kune form koribo? Either sporophytic cell, নহলে directly the megaspore mother cell will behave as the embryo. And if this happens, it is called, one second. So this is number 2. This is called recurrent agemospermy. We are talking about the types of agemospermy. The first is adventative embryony, second is recurrent agemospermy. Recurrent hobo lagile kune form koribo lagibo embryo to megaspore mother cell. Examples could be allium, pear, etc. Can you see this part of the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
এখানে কি লিখলে এমব্রায়ো প্রার্থী
Okay. Bingo.
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
up? This one?
Yes.
If the embryo is formed from haploid egg, okay, the haploid egg forms the embryo parthenogenetically. Parthenogenetically, একটা জায়গা তো কম হচ্ছে কারণে clear হওয়া নাই, right? And it is called, and this type is called non-recurrent agemospermy. It will third type. Our examples could be banana. So agemospermy কি পড়িছো আমি? 4 types, right? Depending on who forms the embryo. If the embryo is formed from the sporophytic cell like nucellus and internucleus, it is adventative. Sporophytic budding more to more examples important. Out of these, maximum question has been asked from this part. Okay, example important. Next, from megasperm mother cell যদি form করে recurrent, if it is formed from the haploid egg, then it is non-recurrent.
Ma'am,
And finally, we have the
BO
uh-huh,
bonera.
banana.
Oh, banana.
Yeah.
Ma'am, third tooth embryo episode কি লিখিছে?
Third tooth.
Third tooth.
এইটো
ওপৰত partheno.
embryo from
No, no,
haploid egg. The haploid egg forms the embryo parthenogenetically, I mean without fertilization.
Ma'am,
And finally, we
Apollo
have the
পিছৰ example টো কি লিখিছিল?
Apollo পিছৰ example আছিলে allium. And the example আছিলে pear. Examples of recurrent agamospermy. Okay, and finally we have the fourth type. In the fourth type, the embryo or sporophyte is directly formed from the cells of the gametophyte. Right? Embryo ploidy kiman twice n, sporophytic plant or ploidy kiman twice n. So in other way around, you can also say the embryo to be a sporophyte. Right? Embryo key tissue, sporophytic tissue and a gametophytic tissue. It is a sporophytic tissue, and that is the reason why I have written the embryo or the sporophyte. Sometimes in certain plants is directly formed from the cells of the gametophyte, and this term is called as, if this is a process, endogamy, and the best example is pteridophytes. So this was the fourth type. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So we are talking about apomixis. Apomixis কি হয়? A type of sexual reproduction that looks like a type of asexual reproduction that looks like sexual reproduction. Next important point in apomixis, seed formation is seen. Next, seed form কৰিছে, কিন্তু embryo কোনে form কৰিছে? Depending on that, we have different types of agamospermy. What is agamospermy? A type of apomixis, right? Agamospermy কি কৰিলো? Depending on who forms the embryo, we have 4 types of agamospermy. Out of all these 4 types, maximum question has been asked about the first one. Can I rub the board?
Yes, ma'am.
এইখিনি হৈ গ'ল ন চবৰে?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is all about apomixis. Next, the last topic, polyembryony. Heading koriba polyembryony. having more than one embryo in a seed is called as polyembryony. This process was discovered by scientist of some importance, Leeuwenhoek. And where did he discover? In citrus. Leeuwenhoek in citrus. Next. নালাগে এইটো লিখি লোৱাচোন লিখি লোৱা Is this over?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, types of polyembryony. Two types.
Ma'am, Leeuwenhoek পিছত কি লিখিছিল?
Leeuwenhoek in citrus. Kundal plant of polyembryony discover কৰিছিলে citrus also. You have to know the name of the citrus plant also. So polyembryony is of two types. Simple polyembryony are adventative. Right? So what is simple polyembryony? Simple polyembryony আমি কি কম? Many embryos are formed due to the fertilization of কেতিয়াবা কি হ'ব পাৰে যে এটাতকে বেছি egg at the same time could get fertilized and then many so one egg forms one embryo. If in the ovule there are many eggs, then obviously, and if each and every egg gets fertilized, then embryo production কিমান কৰিব? Are you understanding? In a ovule, egg apparatus of egg কেইটা আছিলে? এটা. There might be more than one egg sometimes, and if there are more than one egg might get fertilized, and as a result, more than one embryo might get formed. If that is the condition, then it is called a simple polyembryony. Is the point understood? যদি egg বেছি থাকাৰ কাৰণে embryo বেছি হৈছে, তেতিয়াহ'লে that is called as simple. Understanding the fact?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? Okay. So if polyembryony is or if polyembryony occurs because of the presence of more than one egg, then it is called a simple polyembryony. It is seen in onion, groundnut, etc. Coming to the next type, that is adventative. Adventative কি হয়? Formation of extra embryos by sporophytic budding. অলপ আগতে sporophytic budding wordটো use কৰিছিলো. I believe that this is the important word. Mark কৰিছিলেন নাই?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Adventative embryony or sporophytic budding, right? And whenever we use the word sporophytic budding, which tissues exactly are we talking about? We are talking about the nucellus, we are talking about the integuments. Is the point understood? So sporophytic budding, right? Eta sporophytic cell ase, right? You have a sporophytic cell, and whenever I say about a sporophytic cell, so obviously it will be twice cell. Budding means what? Etor pra aru eta cell form korile, right? And this way it keeps on increasing. This is what is called as sporophytic budding. Who undergoes sporophytic budding? It is the nucellus and the integument. So if extra embryos are formed by sporophytic budding, means what? If extra embryos are formed from, maybe from the integuments, right? Or maybe from the nucellus, তাক আমি কি বুলি কম? Adventative. দুইটা types clear হৈছে নাই? এটা হল simple, এটা হল adventative. What is simple embryony? Ovule more than one egg was present and more than one embryo developed. What is advantative? Inside the ovule, there was only one egg itself, right? So if you are talking about this one, and this layer is the nucellus, and obviously these are the integuments, right? So A2 কি হল? Ovule, A2 nucellus, and these are integuments, right? So if this one, if suppose this is the egg apparatus and you have one egg. If there is one egg, one pollen grain will fertilize one egg, and how many embryos will be formed? One embryo. If there are many eggs, many pollen grains might fertilize the egg, or many eggs can get fertilized, and then we will have a polyembryony. Many embryos will be formed, that will be called as simple. What is advantative? Advantative embryony কি হয়? Ovule এটাই egg থাকে, কিন্তু sometimes what happens? This nuclear cells might divide and redivide and enter inside the ovule. এইবিলাক কি হয়? Nuclear cells. So তাহাঁতে divide কৰি ovule ভিতৰত সোমাই যায়. So this part will also act as an embryo. Similarly, আকৌ ইয়াৰ পৰাও যদি সোমাই divide কৰি number of cells will keep on increasing from the nucleus and they will come inside. So this one will also act as an embryo. So this type of a formation of embryo from the nucellar tissues is called as sporophytic budding. Sporophytic budding may be because of the integuments also. Integument cells redivide but divide they will protrude inside this chamber. So this part will act as an embryo. So embryo form korise because of the nucleus and the integuments. It is called as advantative. Is the point clear?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, budding or process to prophytic budding বুলি কৈছে ন?
Exactly. কাৰণ এটা চেলৰ পৰা বাঢ়ি গৈ ভিতৰলে এটা বাঁধৰ নিচিনা ফৰ্ম কৰে ন?
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
if you have understood this process clearly, can you give me an example of a plant showing adventative polyembryony?
Ma'am, Hydra.
In
Hydra.
versus, no. Budding, don't get confused with budding. I'm talking about this one. Adventative polyembryony, বুজি পাইছা নে নাই? A type of a condition where many embryos will be formed. Who will form the embryo? Either the integuments or the nucleus. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Sporophytic budding অলপ আগতে কি example দিছিলো চোৱাচোন? What I said, these examples
Citrus.
are important. Remember, we have written
Mango.
exactly citrus, mango, opuntia, right? So similar would be the condition. I mean, the example will be the same. কি হ'ব? Citrus. And in case of citrus, more than one embryo would be present, and who will form the embryo? Either the nucleus or the integument. Similar in case of mango and also in case of opuntia.
Ma'am, simple tooth মানে fertilization নে বেছিকে হ'ব egg মানে?
Simple tooth, egg বেছিকে থাকিব. Normal case of egg কেইটা থাকে? এটা. Yes, ovule tooth, egg chamber থাকিব, egg chamber egg কেইটা থাকিব? এটা বাকি দুটাটো synergy আছিলে ন?
Yes, ma'am.
কিন্তু কেতিয়াবা কি হ'ব পাৰে? From the beginning itself, there can be many number of eggs. If there are many number of eggs, বহুতে তাক কি গোটেইকেইটা egg fertilize হ'ব, গোটেইকেইটা egg fertilize হ'লে গোটেইকেইটাই embryo form কৰিব. That is what is called a simple polyembryo. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So talking about polyembryony, these are two types, simple and advantative. Maximum question has been asked from this portion, so please read this carefully. So we have completed the lesson. All দুটা term আছে খালি. Can I rub this part?
Yes,
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 ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. other types of polyembryony. Simple আৰু advantative also. We have something called as mixed polyembryony. Right? What is mixed polyembryony? More than one pollen tube entering the ovule and fertilizing the synergids or antipodal cells. Example, a plant called ulnus. That's the first one. Second is cleavage polyembryony. What is cleavage polyembryony? Sometimes what happens? The embryo splits and forms many embryo. Okay. Similar advantage for photo, we have two types. One is called mixed and the other is called as cleavage. What is mixed polyembryony? Polyembryony means more than one embryo will be formed. What is the ploidy of the embryo? Obviously twice in. Who forms the embryo in normal condition? It is the egg that forms the embryo. But sometimes what happens is, if you're talking about that again, the same diagram, no? Right. So egg apparatus and this would be the synergid and this would be the synergid. Right? So this one is the synergid and this one is the synergid, through which what happens is many pollen tube will enter. Right? And if you're talking about pollen tube bilakor bhitor ki thakibo? Male gametes thakibo. So these male gametes, one male gamete might fertilize with the egg, another male gamete from another pollen tube might fertilize with the synergid. Synergid or ploidy kiman? What is the ploidy of a synergid?
Ma'am, haploid.
N, right? So synergid into male gamete. Male gamete is also N. So ultimately what they will form? Or embryo. Right? If this is the way in which many embryos will perform inside the seed, this is called as mixed. Next is cleavage. What is cleavage? There will be one embryo at the beginning. That embryo will split into many embryos and all the embryos will start working independently. That is what is called as cleavage polyembryony. That is seen in case of orchids. Out of this orchid example to Hudise.
And cleavage are advantative to ekenik yollo.
নহয়. Cleavage or advantative নহয় ekei. In case of advantative, we have seen that sporophytic budding. Right? And sporophytic budding occurs in which cells? It occurs either in the nucellus or we have talked about the integuments. But in this case, cleavage or এটা cell for বহুত cell বা এটা embryo form কৰো তাৰপৰা এটা টুকুৰা ওলাই গৈ পেলাই আকৌ এটা embryo form কৰো ইয়াতে embryo টোৰ হে টুকুৰা হ'ব তাত কিন্তু we have talked about the increase in the number of cells in nucellus and integuments. Embryo টো যদি ভাঙি ভাঙি বহুত কিটা embryo form কৰে তাক আমি cleavage বুলি কওঁ.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Any questions? Is this over?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so ultimately we have finished this chapter, sexual reproduction in plant cells, right? Please go through the notes, see which part you have doubts, and please ask me, right? And second is start doing your MCQs. গোটেই chapter to বুঝি পালাম না ভালকে?
পাইছো, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Asa, satisfied with the lesson?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what next in the next class? I think in the next class we'll start with biological classification. Will that be okay? Second year koridu, eta first year koridu.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And biological
Okay, ma'am.
classification is also a very lengthy chapter, right? And very important also. Okay. In that case, if what I am thinking is, I will give you the PDF, right? Hand notes kini moi tomak agote di dim. You go through the PDF, come prepared for the class so that we can go faster. প্ৰত্যেকটো বস্তু যাতে মই এনেকে লিখি থাকিব নালাগে, কাৰণ যদি এনেকে লিখি থাকো, you will not finish your course.
Okay.
Correct or no?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Sexual reproduction is just one chapter. And how many classes we have taken? কিমানটা ললো আজি 8টা ক্লাস লৈছো. Is it possible to give 8-9 classes in each chapter?
Ma'am.
Crash
No,
course হ'ব জানো? Crash course of 8 lectures লাগিছে no? Normal course of it will take 10 lectures. মানে আৰু details of লিখি মেলি this that ঠিক আছে? That does not mean that the content is not covered in your course. Lesson has been completely done. Go through the MCQs. যদি MCQ কৰিব পাৰিছা, then you will have the confidence that you know the chapter. Okay? So in the next class, biological classification কৰিম, PDF আগতে পঠাই দিম. PDF or at least 5 to 10 pages. Read and come to the class. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
পঢ়ি আহিবা
Okay,
কিন্তু।
ma'am.
কোনো নপঢ়াকে নাহিবা, ঠিক আছে? Don't become totally blank in the class. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you for today. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Welcome.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.